Good day, family. This is Rashad. I greet you all in the love and light of the Infinite One Creator. I'm coming here and appearing before you because I just want to give my ultimate thanks and gratitude for all that you do in help of humanity, mankind, and this planet. You may not even know, but you are a powerful spirit. You are a powerful being. You are not this body nor this mind. You are the awareness. You are the powerful intelligence governing this mind and body. This mind and body does not define who you are. It is not who you are. You are simply using this body in order to experience, feel love, allow the divine to express here as you, to serve others, help others do the same, while expressing your highest expression and good and being guided through your highest divine choice. You are here to attract your highest divine will and your highest divine purpose. This life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. You chose to come here. You chose to endure things that are hard, and you chose to experience things that are beautiful. We do have free will, and we do choose and we shape our environments and our lives. Some say, do we really have free will? Do we have a destiny? Do we have a fate? If everything is presupposed and everything is chosen and divinely guided and divinely orchestrated, then how is it we have free will? Well, that is because you have a higher self. You don't only have a higher self, you are your higher self. Your higher self has projected down a soul of individualized consciousness for a moment, which is you. But you are ultimately your higher self. And by developing a practice of presence and being, you learn to connect to that higher self, and you will be divinely guided and supported. You already are, but most are not making themselves available to receiving that information. And that brings me to my point that it's not your fault if you have not even been exposed to this information to know, because that comes down to true free will and divine freedom. People say, yes, I am free here in America, but most do not know what true freedom is. Most do not know how to express their true free will. You see, if you are not aware that you have a higher choice, then how can you choose it? If you are not aware that you are a higher being and that you chose certain event and marker points in this incarnation in order for you to grow and to further spur you into a larger awakening into and who you really are. If you're not aware of that, then you see yourself as a victim in this world and in this life. And you choose only between the paths you think you see before you. But you see, when you expand your awareness and you expand your consciousness and you become aware that there are more options available to you, then you get to exercise your free will and your freedom to its fullest potential. You see, true free will and true freedom is a byproduct of expanded awareness. If all you've ever had was McDonald's or Burger King your entire life, and you were not even aware that a salad exists, then is that really true free will? To only be able to choose between the McDonald's and the Burger King? Is that really free will? No. That's illusion. That's distorted perception. That's the biggest number one enemy. The number one enemy lives in your own home. And that is distorted perception. Distorted perception is the biggest enemy, because when you are grown to believe that life and that things are only a set way, then you never get to know your true potential and who you really are. So you may ask, how do we express our full potential? How do we exercise our true free will? How do we express our true divine birthright freedom? Well, that comes to a couple things. Following your highest passion, having an outlet, creating a higher vibration within yourself, within your life, creating something. If you don't have an outlet or a creation or something that you are actively expressing in and that gives you fulfillment and joy in life, if you don't have that at this time, it's gonna create strife in your life. Think about it. Because when you find a passion or an expression that you love creating in, you start to enter into a flow state. You start to enter into a state of presence and being where time starts to fly by. You feel amazing. And you get into this state of being where you are allowing creativity to flow through you. You see, there are so many beautiful things. There are so many magnificent, amazing things that want to come through you. Consciousness and awareness and divinity wants to come here and express as and through you. But we have so much programming and grief and emotion and all these distractions that distort the love and beauty and creation and peace and wisdom that wants to come through us is distorted. And we don't get the truth of the potential that we are able to express. So, one of the most important things, I'm sorry, the mosquitoes are out here slapping, so they got me itching my neck. But anyways, one of the most important things we can do for ourselves at this time is develop a practice of presence and being. For me, that's meditation. Meditation has changed my life in a way that cannot be explained. It is ineffable, just like the presence itself, ineffable. But I know that by developing a practice of presence and being, it has allowed me to develop a channel and connection with my higher self, and it's allowed me to merge my higher self with my lower self, and now most of the time it is a one self, it is just self. But I am a spiritual being come here to have a human experience, so I have my days like everyone else where I am the ego, I am the programming, and I am allowing my outer to affect my inner. But the difference between now and what it used to be is I don't allow that to become my identity. I use the tools that I have, meditation. Another one is deep breathing. I use these things and many others to bring it back, ground, go within and come back to who I am. And then I viewed the circumstance from a higher point of view, and I realized I have more options. If someone, for whatever reason, wants to mess with me or whatever it may be, I come at it from a viewpoint of what am I meant to learn from this? What would love do? what would the higher self do? And I treat that person with the utmost, highest love that I possibly can, no matter what. Every day I set my intention. How can I be a beneficial presence on this planet? How can I attract what is for my highest good and the highest good of all? And I go along my day trying my best to be an example of what unconditional love, kindness, and peace represents. Through developing a practice of presence and being, slowly my inner began to change, which then allowed my outer to change. I started to see the beauty within me, the power, potential within me, and I started to see it within others, and it's allowed me to see it in everything around me. So I come and connect to nature. Connecting to nature is one of the best ways you can connect back with yourself, because when you come in nature, you're surrounded by the plant life and the wildlife, Earth, Mother Gaia, and you're not around so many thought forms and thought bubbles of others as when you're at home and all the people surrounding you, your neighbors and all that. It all has an effect on your well-being, your psychic paths, your Wi-Fi distorts your energy field. So when you come back in nature, you're away from all the thought forms, Wi-Fi, electromagnetic frequencies, and the aura of the trees surrounds your aura, and it starts to cleanse and ground you. And then you're able to tap in to your heart. It is so beautiful, yo. I'm making this video because no matter what your circumstances are, you don't have to suffer. No matter what your circumstances are, you can be happy. It's possible. Experiencing deep depression caused me to go within and surrender. And within doing that, I believe that I am now on the golden path. I am now in the golden lane. It can only go up from here. But you have to make the conscious decision every day. Today, I'm gonna do the best I can. Today, I'm gonna try to be loving no matter what. I'm gonna do what I can to be kind to one person. I'm gonna do what I can to be a beneficial presence on the planet. And at first, it's a conscious effort, and eventually it just becomes a way of life. And then you start to experience a feeling of bliss, peace, love, joy. You start to experience what is usually out of your awareness and unavailable to you, and you're shocked and surprised as to how good it is. And then you start to realize how much good things and beautiful things you're bringing into your awareness. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. If you're placing your attention on negative circumstances all the time and what other people are doing, then that's what you're going to be more aware of all the time. If you place your focus and your attention and energy on what is beautiful in life and what is great and what you do have and the blessings you can see, you will start to become more aware and more available to the beauty and blessings and kindness and joy and great things that are coming and happening all the time all around you. But you have to choose and make the intention of what you want to experience in your life. I love you all so much. Love I am. I am love, and I love you. Thank you. Peace.